Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. We've got 5 people watching already. How good is that? Well, guys, what an awesome week we've had so far with Bitcoin. Hopefully, you've been watching my Monday live streams to get all the latest and greatest technical analysis on Bitcoin. But today, we are looking at the altcoin market. Last time we spoke, I did mention to you guys that the altcoins were at support, and this was a zone that I was looking to buy. So the purpose of today's video is to see and find those hidden gems that are still have yet to run in the market, because there are plenty of altcoins that still have not yet moonshot, and so it's really important for us to find those so we can try and get some really good entries. I'm going to cover some tokens that were around last bull market that did quite well, and I think will continue to do well, and also have not yet run this year. So let's have a quick look. The first one is Rocket Pool. Now, Rocket Pool is a staking platform like Lido, and it's had a pretty rough year. But what I want to see, even with the limited amount of information that we have on screen, I can see that the stochastic RSI is looking to move to the upside, which is quite interesting. So let's have a look by drawing a fib to see if we are at any form of support. So we can see that we're coming up to the 786 on Rocket Pool, which basically means this looks like it will hopefully hold. We did break through the golden pocket, so it looks like that maybe we might get some action. So let me just quickly do the fixed range profile of this entire trading history. We can see that we're also at the value area low of the range that it's been trading in. So this is definitely a good spot, not financial advice, to be accumulating some Rocket Pool, because people like doing staking, they like doing farming. So if you can get some Rocket Pool, that's probably good. Let's quickly go find Rocket Pool up here. So RPL. So Rocket Pool, you can go check out their website yourself. Okay, we can see that at the all-time, it's a little bit down from where we've been, but the all-time lows, of course, if you got in early, that would have been great. But right now, from where the market has been this past little year, so if we can look at just the 1st of January, when the first part of this bull market started going crazy, it was at $20. Now it's sitting at $37. It did also reach a high of $60 a few weeks ago. So right here, you can see decentralized Ethereum staking protocol. So people love to stake ETH. There's great rewards on it. So I would suggest you guys check it out for some great information on Ethereum staking. Next one is Kadena. All right, if we look at the chart, looking quite horrible. Now, in comparison to some alts, so this has not done too much since the start of the year. So this is another project that I'm quite interested in. The current all-time low this year was 50 cents. So it's only 10 cents above where it currently has been. But I do see a lot of these oscillators being in the oversold territory. So this is another sort of hidden gem that hasn't done a whole lot, is currently pulling back, but I just think this is a great opportunity. Let me quickly look at a couple of other timeframes to see if we can get a bit of a buy area. So on the 4 hour, yeah, okay. So it looks like it still wants to bleed a little bit. So my personal trading strategy, God, that was hard to do, is I will probably set some buy orders at the 0.5 fib, which we're currently at. Okay, a little sprinkle here, a little sprinkle at the golden pocket, and then I will also sprinkle a little bit just below the lows right here. So we can, if we swing the lows here, this would give us a bullish div on most of the RSIs, which means that your average buy price is like 60 cents, 57, and then 50. So you probably get something around 55 cents. So this is another interesting token that I would be looking at. So once again, you can check it out on CoinMarketCap. Oops, there we go. Kadena, right here. Okay, had lots of hype during the bull market, hit a high of $24. So if it even gets close to its previous all-time high, you're looking at a 50x on a pretty great project. So you can go check it out, go to their website, make sure you do your own research. Don't take some noob off the YouTube's advice. This is where I would like to empower you guys to do your own research. All I want to present to you guys is the technical analysis on these tokens that have not yet run, which were great projects in the previous bull market, which I think can also do well. Next one, we have Helium, another token that absolutely went crazy last bull market. So we can see right now that it is at the value area low of this entire trading range. If we draw a trend line, we can see that it's being held down by this trend line for quite some time. We're now back at the value area low. I'm liking what this token is looking like. So looks like we could possibly get a bullish divergence. So if we do get the price coming lower than this point, let me just remove that. So if price can come a little bit lower than this point right here, and the RSI can sustain, that will be a bullish RSI on the daily, which would be amazing. The weekly, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a little bit flippy flop. It's created a bit of a triangle here. But this is another token that absolutely took the world by storm at the last bull market. Let's have a quick look at its price history. Helium. Okay, everyone was mining Helium. It was like a pretty big thing back and then. So it's currently at $1.20, and the all-time high was $53. So another token that we can see as potential 50x in it, another potential 50x in it. So if it does get to its previous all-time high, 50x, it's easy. This can easily net you $1 million if you can get a 50x. So let's quickly do $1 million, right? Because that's what we're looking at. We're looking at $1 million divided by 50. You would have to invest $20,000 at the current price. You would need that price to go back to its previous all-time high for you to be a millionaire. Now, 20,000, I know it sounds like a lot of money, but really, it's a really small price to pay to possibly become a millionaire. Now, I'm not saying go ape into Helium right now, but I've given you so far 3 tokens with amazing potential to the upside. If you scatter a few seeds here, a few seeds there, you're going to get a few winners in this bag that you've absolutely collected during this awesome time that you should be accumulating altcoins, not financial advice, just what I'm doing. So this is another token I would be keeping an eye out for sure. All right, last one on my list was one of my biggest gainers for the previous bull market. Did really well on audio. Told a lot of friends about this. We can see that I must have drawn some of these lines quite some time ago. We had this falling wedge, broken out of the wedge. We've come back to retest the wedge. It's not that far from, its all-time low from its, the December lows of 12 cents. We're only a little bit up from there. Right, I know it seems like a lot because it's a big percentage, 40%, but really, like, what's 5 cents between friends? Now, this, once again, has great potential. All-time high was $4.15, meaning, let's go $4.15 divided by 0.177. You're looking at a 23x return if it gets to its previous all-time high. Now, if you don't know much about audio, it was trying to compete against Spotify and getting musicians and artists to drop their songs and so forth on their platform. So it's a great platform. I do have the app myself. I think it's an amazing opportunity. You can see some of the artists already on here: Deadmau5, Katy Perry, Nas, Derulo, Steve Aoki, Skrillex, Rez, Chainsmokers. Like, these aren't small names. These are huge names. And if these guys are designing and helping design Audius, because musicians, they always get the short end of the stick ever since we stopped playing DVDs, which were great money makers. We went to Spotify, SoundCloud, all these other platforms where you can get these great artists' songs for cheap. This was an amazing investment on my behalf. last year. What price did I get? I'm pretty sure I got it around 10 cents. Yeah, I got it around 10 cents, basically right here after its launch. Obviously had a great run up all the way up here to $4.40. And now I think it's a perfect zone of accumulation. I can see the stochastic RSI is in the oversold territory. We're about to get a trigger wave here on Market Cipher. If I look at the daily is looking like, yeah, it's having a little bit of a pullback because all altcoins are suffering right now against Bitcoin. Hopefully we make a lower low. All right, low. We keep the RSI as a high. We've got a bullish divergence on the daily, and this thing would be primed to run. So here are 4 tokens that I think are absolutely amazing. Running through them one more time, we've got Rocket Pool, we've got Kadena, we've got Helium, and we've got Audio. And I know we've got a few people still on the line, so if you have any picks of altcoins that you feel have not yet run and you'd like to share with everyone, drop them in the comments below, and I can definitely check them out. Let's see if we can find one more token. So we finish the day off with 5. I'm going to go to page 5. Let's go to page 5. We're going to look at the biggest losers after 7 days. Looks like it's not working very well today, so I'm going to have to just scroll down. Let's have a look if I recognize any diamonds in the rough here. So I want to find a negative price action over the last 7 days. Let's have a look. Beefy Finance was quite a big one back in the last bull market. Self-key, let's see if anything pops out. CD Fund was another one. Change. All right, next page. Let's quickly have a look. We're just trying to find one more Polyswarm. Why isn't the 7 days working? There we go. A little bit funny. Okay, let's see. I think I saw one before. UFO Gaming was quite big. Let's have a look at UFO. It's been a while since I looked at UFO. I mean, yeah, this is a great opportunity in UFO. It was a coin that did absolutely amazing. Let's have a look. Oh man, how many zeros is that? 5 zeros before the 9, and now we're at 6 zeros. So you'd be looking at, it's hard to do the calculation, but UFO Gaming, check it out. It's a great gaming platform. So they're doing, I would say UFO is definitely up there with Gala. Gala Games, if you haven't heard Gala Games, but Gala is another one. Let's quickly have a look at Gala. Gala is definitely one that everyone should know about. Gala also hasn't really run that much. Let's look at Gala. Yeah, see, it's still being held down. Just recently dropped. I did get some at 22 cents, I do believe, or 2.22 cents. But look, it has still an amazing opportunity. It got to 84 cents. So you'd be looking from the current price, you'd be looking at a 33x from where Gala Games is. And Gala Games is one of the biggest metaverse gaming companies out there. Pretty sure they've partnered up with Activision. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But Gala Games, another huge opportunity right there. So this is going to be the last one that we check out. Guys, check out Gala Games if you haven't yet done so. One of the sleepers out there right now that has not yet popped since we've had a mini altcoin run. It's really important for you to start checking these out because a lot of these have great potential to the upside. All right, guys, that's it for today's altcoin live stream. If you like today's content, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye for now.